Okay, so today we're going to try to show you the beginning of training a horse how to give you a hug. This is Serenity, and she's a little anxious, but this is like what it would look like if you were to do with one of your horses. She does not know this trick, and I've never done it with her. Quick thing, you want to make sure your sessions are short, no more than 5 to 10 minutes, and you can always do multiple sessions in a day. Just give your horse a break. The goal is to do something fun with your horse, not to drill in it over and over. So there's 2 ways you can teach it. One is to use a food lure like a treat or a carrot or an apple and get them to follow it. But she doesn't like carrots, so that won't really work, but you can certainly do that. Back up. The other way is to teach your horse to touch a target. I'm going to show you both ways, and you can kind of use your imagination for what would work best for your horse. I know, be patient, okay? So first we're going to warm up by reminding her how to touch the target. So basically, she's done it before. I hold the target out to her. She touches her nose on it. I take the target away to show her that I don't still want her to touch it, and I give her a treat. And I click the moment her nose touches it. Now the clicker is, in this case, on the handle of my my target, which you can see here. It's right there. Okay, and I hold it to her. Good. I can hold it maybe lower. See that she's going to it, and we're basically reinforcing that yes, we do want her to touch it. Good girl. And I always take it away, so we're not teasing her by continuing to present the target. We can ask her to back up, have her touch. Good, very nice, very good. So you can see that she already knows the target part. Good. Take it away, down low. Good. Okay, so now that we've warmed her up and she remembers how to touch the target, you can do this with a food lure, but make sure you use something you can't get pinched with. So I'm going to move her a little bit here so you can see, and I'm going to pit on my left, on the horse's left side, but you can do this on any side. I'm just going to hold it over here. Good. And I'm going to take the target away. And this is extends if you need to make it a little bit longer. Oh, okay. So here we go, right here. Good. Take the target away, give the treat. Oh. Here it is. Now it's a little bit farther away from her. There we go. Right there. The goal is to get to lure her so her head is around me. Good girl. Very nice. And I face her shoulder. Stand very close. And we're going to make it gradually harder. I know you might have to move a little bit, Stu. Give her time to think about it. And the mistake that I often make is I just ask too quickly. But see, she's looking for it now. So I can ask again. I'm going to draw her nose a little bit farther. Just keep moving around me, Stu. There we go. Make her work just a little bit harder for those treats. And I'm going to try to feed out in front and not when she's around here. I don't feed her with her head around. There we go. She's not done this before, so I'm trying to get her to draw her head a little bit farther, and I could be asking too much. Back up. You can just keep moving, Stu. There you go. I want to keep her eager to touch the target, so you've got to make it the criteria not too hard. That was nice, good. And ideally, like, you could stop right there for a first session and be done. I'm gonna keep going at the risk of making her slightly frustrated. That was good. Slightly frustrated, but we're just looking for the horse's neck to come around, kind of to wrap around us. Good. And I take the target away and I feed her out front. I don't feed her the treats out of my hand back here. I always feed it over here. And my actual cue for the hug later on is my hand right here and gently push. Here you go. Good. Oh, Firefly wants to get involved too. We'll see how much of a distraction this causes. This is life. Hi, Firefly. Yeah. All right, Serenity. Because the thing is, Firefly does know how to touch the target. I know. Okay, here, you want a little mini session with you? Oh, well, so Serenity's gonna move. That's fine too. Okay. Or not. Maybe if I ignore Firefly, she will go away. So I'm just gonna rub Firefly a little bit. She's bringing her face toward me. I'm just gonna rub her nose just a little. There you go. I know. So many distractions. You want to touch the target? There you go. And for Firefly, she gets scratches. Okay, Serenity, we're gonna reset this up if we can. Right over here. Oh, good. Make it easy for her this first time. Good. And the idea is eventually just put your hand here and they'll have learned the cue. Good girl. Feet out in front. That was my bad. Should have fed it more in front. Good job. If your horse is distracted, keep your sessions shorter. Good. I can't actually see if she's touching it. I can see that she's following it. And go ahead and ask any questions you have now. I will be answering them once I get finished working with her. Oh. Yeah, here you go. Good. Good girl. Nice job. The target's nice because they learn to touch it. They're not going after a treat in your hand. A little farther. That's good. That's excellent. Good girl. I gave her a little bit of a jackpot there. Good job. Good girl. Let her think about that. Yeah. Good. And the trick is to not make it too hard for her. This, I believe, is Shauna Karash's target. I'll put a link in the description. Thank you, Stuart. Here you go. Here you go. Over here. I'm just going to wait, so I might have been asking for too much. So some of that's just my bad, because I'm on video, and so I'm kind of trying to ask for a lot. Good job. You can pretty much use anything. People put balls on the end of a stick. You want something big enough that they can see it. Hey, 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 right here. Yeah, and Serenity's very nice. So I'm going to end on that. That was a really good ending there. So I'm going to go ahead and give her kind of a jackpot. Go ahead and back up a step, Stu. We're going to see if Firefly wants to do target work. Good. Okay.
What's in the treat bag and any horse treat?
I don't use horse treats because it basically is too expensive for the amount that I normally use. So I use sweet feed. Here, Firefly. Here you go. Good. I use sweet feed or whole oats, or if you don't want to feed that kind of grain, you can feed like hay replacer pellets. So you get the bonus of seeing me work with the baby here. So see if she'll come. This is her second or third session of targeting.
If your horse already knows flex, can you start with that instead of target?
You absolutely can. There's no reason you can't try other methods. I'm just showing you the method because Serenity wouldn't eat the carrot. If your horse likes a carrot, one thing you can do is try to draw them around. Don't let them eat the carrot. Here you go, Firefly. Don't let them eat the carrot, but then you can click. Don't give them the carrot. Reach around and give them a treat. So here we go. She's learning to. Good girl. Oh, now she's eating the carrot. That figures. So here we're going to see if we can get her to touch it here. It's like a backup. There you go. And you can do scratches with foals. We've been working on having her take food gently. Touch. So she's touching my hand. That's not the right answer. There you go. Good girl.
How many minutes would you practice this technique and how many times a day?
Probably no more than 5 or 10 minutes practice. And you can do it a few times a day. It's pretty easy if your horses are right there with you. And you can see, like with the target training, they totally get it. And I'll do another session. Okay, well, that's all I'm going to try to stop. Got to hide the target now, so go ahead and flip it around, Stu, and hand me the flip around button. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm going to answer some questions. There we go. Okay, so that's the basics. I'm going to go ahead and read any of the questions we have here. And the horses are like, oh, you guys are fun. So there's Firefly. Okay, let's see. Go back. Hey, Chrissy, hi, Melody, Elizabeth, PJ, Sheila taught Mare to bow with treats. Awesome. I repeat the words over and over too. Good. Melody, hey. I'll share the link with where I bought the target. Can you see it on a finished horse? Yes. As long as you guys don't mind waiting a sec while I try to grab my other horse because, okay, so I'm gonna get my other horse. You're gonna see a blank page and and my brother can just point it down there and you'll see me getting my horse, okay? So, and I'll still answer questions, so keep asking them. Just point it at me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the horse so I can show you his finished. And his is sort of finished, but we haven't done it in a long time. So it's not perfect because he doesn't quite do it perfectly, but you'll see. All right, Jackson. Okay, so this is Jackson. He's my main guy. I've had him since he was 6 months old. He's been the one that's had to put up with me as I'm learning all this stuff. Okay. The clicker is a good thing to have because it's a sound that's always the same and very distinct from any other sound you make. Like you could use the word okay, but you say okay in normal conversation. Okay, so you don't need the halter. Jackson wants to eat the grass, so he's slightly distracted. But you hold. So he knows how to do it. He's not very good at holding it. So I could work on training that. So he wants the grass. He hasn't had a lot, but I haven't. Okay, here we go. So I can use food. So there he stayed longer. I clicked, but I'm gonna feed him out here. And Jackson knows not to nibble my fingers. If you have a horse that you're worried about them nibbling on your fingers or getting their teeth, don't do that with food like that. Use with something longer. I can do this with treats because Jackson is good about this. So he gives me the hug. I want him to hold it. There you go, I click, but I feed him out here. Okay, you can eat some grass now. Okay. All right. Yeah, clickers you can get online or any pet store. All right, let's go back up to the top here. Yep, anything for a target. People use noodles, pool noodles, balls. The treats I mentioned are just grain because it's too expensive for me to actually buy treats because I'll go through pounds of it in a single session. Hey April from Oklahoma. Yeah, you can practice this like I said, just a few minutes, 5 minutes, and then move on to something else and then come back and you can do it a few times a day. Hey Lynn, Fran, why do I teach the target? Okay, so target training is new to me. I've only been doing it for a little over a year. I've been doing clicker training for a long time, but I didn't see the benefits of the target. But lately, I mean, you can teach horses to put their head down. This baby horse hasn't had a halter on, but she's already learning to follow a person and back up and put her head down. I've seen amazing things using the target, which I'm going to hopefully do more videos on. The target can use a toilet brush. Yes, I've seen people use toilet brushes, Diane, for a target. Absolutely, of course, a clean one. Is Firefly roaning? Yes, Susan, she is. She is a roan. I don't know if she's a blue roan or a bay roan. Her mom is a roan, a bay roan. Her dad was a Cremello. I'm not sure. Yeah, clean toilet brush. Where can you get the clicker? Any pet store or online. Do you need a clicker? Again, like I said, PJ, I like the clicker for the sound. I will also use my voice like a, and I only use that for a clicking noise, not for a go forward cue. But again, the click is consistent. It sounds the same every time. Let's see, my horse gives great hugs. That's awesome. You whistle for yours, and Luis, good job. Okay, so anyway, there's the start. I'll hopefully do another video with her as not today, but another time, And Melody says, I think giving treats as a reward creates a horse that starts to bite. How would I treat and still have boundaries? Well, Melody, good news is I have a video that I did about keeping a horse from mugging. Jackson, the horse that I just used, he's been given hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds of grain by me, by other people, and he does amazing, and he never bites. So I don't believe that that causes it at all. And I'll post in the description the link for how to keep your horse from mugging. And that will give you a good start, because I know so many people that do clicker training and their horses are well behaved and it doesn't cause an issue. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this special live video out here. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know other ideas you want to see. I will probably not be teaching the bow for a while because that can go wrong for a lot of people, but I will try to get to it. And please share the video. Let people see kind of the fun stuff they can do with horses, because you can do this in a small area. It's very safe to teach, and it's very fun. So thanks. Have a great weekend, guys, and happy Resurrection Sunday. You got this.